How you doing? So we're going to make this today. We've got some beef here. I'm going to cook this in a pressure cooker with the bone. It's all about the bone and the marrow. Really, really tender. I mean, really super, super soft. That is delicious. Welcome back to How to Cook Great. Okay, so let's start by taking a look at our beef. You can see I've got some lovely pieces of beef there with a nice bone in. I've got there 1.5 kg, so it's about 3 pounds. So I'm going to start in this pan and then move to another one in a bit. So in there I've got some olive oil. I've got like 4 tablespoons of olive oil. We're on a medium heat. We're going to take our meat and we're going to drop it in here. And what we're doing here is we're just going to brown it. I want to brown it a little bit, get a little bit of colour on it. So it's probably going to take about 7 or 8 minutes. I'll be flipping it quite a bit. Okay, off goes the heat. As you can see, we've got some beautiful colour on there, and I've been spinning them around, trying to get as much of each edge that I can as well. So we're going to set them aside and then we're going to move on. Okay, so we've got here potatoes and carrots, cut really chunky, like really super chunky, the potatoes. About 3 cups of each. 1 can of tomatoes, plum tomatoes, that's a 400 ml can. 2 tablespoons of garlic. 2 large tomatoes, cut them just really chunky as well. 2 cups of onion. 2 teaspoons of cumin and 1 teaspoon of chili powder. And then we've got here, let me grab it. I've got some stock there, a beef stock. You can use a vegetable stock, chicken stock, lamb stock, up to you. There's about 2.5 pints there. Okay, let's get to the cooker. Okay, so look, I'm going with a pressure cooker. If you don't have a pressure cooker, you can do this in a big saucepan, a big pan, but it's going to take much longer. This is going to reduce the speed, cooking time down by, you know, at least half. So I've put in there the oil that we cooked the beef in, plus 2 more tablespoons of olive oil, just to top it up a bit. We're going to go with 2 tablespoons of garlic, 2 cups of onion. I'm going to add a little bit of salt. I'm going to add some black pepper. And we're going to fry this around on an above medium heat just for about 3 or 4 minutes. So just need to get the garlic and onions happening just a little bit. Next up, here we go, pretty much everything. So we're going to add a couple of fresh tomatoes in there. We're going to add chunky cut carrots, the potatoes, the 1 can of tomato, the cumin and the chili powder. Now that's what I'm using, but if you want, you could go a different route, couldn't you? We're now going to grab our beef with all that lovely marrow. There's a little bit of juice from the beef there. I'm not going to waste that either. That's going to go in. And then we've got our stock. Here we go. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get the lid on, get the pressure happening. We're going to let this go for about, it's going to be about 8 or 9 minutes. Then we'll take a look. I'll see you then. Okay, so let's take a look. That is beautiful. What you need to do, you see those potatoes really soft, even the carrots really soft. The marrow, look at that, the marrow's like a very soft little jelly. Check it for salt. The meat, you can see, I don't know if you can actually see that, but the meat is super, like I'm prodding straight in there. Check it for salt. It's going to be fine for me. Well done. Now, just a little note, a little caveat. All pressure cookers are different, and the quality of beef that I used was really good. So you might need to adjust it a little bit, but yeah, you want it super, super soft. So I'm serving that with some rice. I've just put a little bit of parsley on the top. You can see that the bone has completely fallen away. The meat is like butter. It's just super, super soft. Really, really delicious. I hope you enjoy that. Please take time to subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment, and hit the notification button or the bell or whatever it is. That's it. Beautiful. Lots of love.